I'm about to fight an old man.
I didn't know that he was 70. I was thinking when you first said it, like he's like
You couldn't
30,
tell.
like 30, 40.
He looked at max 55 years old. Big. It's nuts. Name's Dick, which makes perfect sense. My Sherry Amore.
I got a cold in my voice. That's how I know you're lying, because then I wouldn't sound normal.
Yeah, he's got a cold in his voice. His voice has a cold. We're trying to act smart up here, and you're making us look stupid, asshole.
All right, let's roll.
Episode number 13.
Right before Saint Paddy's Day.
Lucky
How
number.
perfect.
Lucky day. Top of the morning to ya. Hope everyone's having a jolly day, drinking your life away, babe. Have a bit of Guinness for me. It's gonna sound awful. My name is Zach. I only do Indian accents. I can never do Irish accents.
I can't do accents to save my life. All I can do is Italian. That's it.
What if it was to save your life?
Listen, I'm
Pretend.
listening to you. Every time you do an accent, I'm trying to absorb it so I can get better at accents.
You'll never get it.
You're fucking good.
Ready?
I'm
Real
the
quick.
complete
All
opposite.
right, you just got on a boat and you're at immigration. It's 19 whatever fucking year they all came over here because the potato famine or whatever. And you got to get into, the only way you get into the country is you just have to say, my name's Zach. I'm here to start a new life with me family.
Not happening.
Give it a shot.
I couldn't do it.
Nothing.
I couldn't do it.
Just try it.
It's gonna be, hey, my name's Zach. I'm from fucking Ireland.
Nope. We've got an imposter. Kill him.
Bro, I can't even think in my brain to even start to try that accent. Like I don't even know.
You just say shit wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like the Boston accent. Which isn't an accent. It's just people saying shit wrong
I'm from
all
Boston.
the time.
I could barely do that one. I just extend my words. I'm from Boston.
Khakis.
That's all I do. Just extend it. You got the memo though. That was St. Paddy's Day, not
bro.
me.
I came out.
I got a wife beater on under. I was
showing
gonna
out.
pull out that and just rock a wife beater for the thing.
Get hammered.
I feel like people would think I'm really stupid.
Just get trashed.
Let me ask you a question.
Yo, let's go get you.
Guy in 1950s who invents wife beaters.
Yeah.
Did he beat his wife or no?
Fucking better have.
Okay.
False advertisement.
Cool. Did he say fuck it if I beat my wife I can't have sleeves on?
Have you seen the shirt?
I need her to see my muscles.
It's just sleeves. It's called the Wife Respector. Have you seen that?
No, it's the complete opposite.
Come here, honey. I love
it's
you.
It's just little things you put on your
I'll
shoulders.
make dinner tonight.
Things you put on your shoulders.
You sit down.
Little shoulder caps.
Tony, can you adjust your mic so that pull it all the way towards yourself so that the arm is lower and everything's close to your chest?
Okay. Is this better?
Mine's good. Okay,
Shouts
cool.
out to MOB, bro. Keeping it real.
B-Mobby
we got the
music,
new setup
baby.
today. We're at the Plug PV headquarters instead of at the Q29 studio. We're gonna start shooting here now, and hopefully it goes well. We got a nice little setup. Zach bought very expensive chairs that are super comfortable. I already can't feel my ass.
Oh, they feel good though, bro. And they're quilt. Like, look at the diamond fucking
diamond
stitching.
quilt, yo.
The diamond stitching, bro. Look at that diamond quilt. You know what else that comes in? A Bentley.
Oh shit! But Bentleys are probably comfortable though.
Comment. How much do you think these chairs costed? Someone gets it right.
I think
I'll give away.
I think I just said it.
What'd you just say?
The amount that they cost.
Did you really?
Did.
Whatever. Guess it. I'll give away $10 if someone guesses it right. Well, if they get the exact dollar amount, I'll give someone $10. I'll Venmo you $10. Put the dollar amount and put your Venmo next to it.
Oh, to the dollar amount?
Yep.
Okay, is it per chair? Or
yeah, per chair.
Okay.
What did it cost per chair? I'll Venmo
Okay.
$10 to someone who gets it right.
Oh, I like that.
You like that? If you get them both right, I'll give you 10. I'll give you 20.
They're the you fucking asshole. All right, so today's episode, me and Zach were talking the other day, and we were talking about the age of information, bro. We are living in the age of information, and we are saturated. So it's the saturation of information. We're all experiencing analysis paralysis out here because we're doing too much research on the internet and
no action.
Right. There's too much research and there's not enough action.
And all the motherfuckers who post shit on the internet aren't the action takers. They're the one fucking posting shit.
They're just putting their information out, pretending
like they doing shit.
Well, some people are.
Yeah. Most people that take pictures
us.
behind Lamborghinis barely afford the Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
The real motherfuckers that's making the real money ain't making no motherfucking podcast. You know what I mean?
Facts. We out here renting chairs and tables, bro. The shit's rented.
Big figgity flapjack facts. But yeah, we got a lot of information, not a lot of motherfuckers doing stuff, or at least not as much stuff as they could be doing. And like, there's guys on the internet who post fantastic information, but like that guy Alex Hormozzi we always listen to, he said the other day, he had a episode he posted on YouTube where he posted, I paid Grant Cardone $120,000 for coaching calls, and this is what he told me. And then he had a friend of his that was a salesman, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay Grant blah 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 for a coaching call." And Alex is like, "You can't learn anything from Grant Cardone because
you're not ready.
You're a salesman,
right?
Like he can't tell you that much,
right?
Because he's a business owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't learn from everyone, and not everything, is meant for you to know and hear and things like that. If you're a salesman, you don't need to learn about business. You learn how to sell better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. There's levels to it. Like if you're making $30K a year and you're like watching a video of how to become a billionaire, well, you skipped how to make your first million. Yeah. You skipped how to make 100,000. How to make your first million. Yep. How to turn that into 100 million.
Yep.
Like you can't just watch a video. And I think it's funny that there are so many videos out there that you see that are just like how to be a millionaire.
Every
it's
video,
like, bro,
morning routine videos, all those bullshit videos.
Yeah.
And Patrick Bet-David's got a good book, your top 5 moves, or your next 5 moves, which is exactly what you just said. Like you can't go from A to Z. You need to go from A to B, B to C, C to D, and that means if you want to buy your 10,000 square foot office, you can't do that if you're only at step B. You need to wait till you get to step whatever. Right. F before you buy the office or the 10,000, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that sequencing is important. If you do it wrong, you can fuck yourself up. If you buy office you're not ready for, you can't afford, you go bankrupt. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's almost just like there's a lot of information. Maybe it's not splayed out properly for people to use it. Or maybe people just don't know how to use all the information there is on the fucking internet.
Well, the thing is too, it's like not specific. Like every person's situation is different and they try to just take from what you can learn lessons from people, but just because they said that you have to do this, and that doesn't mean you necessarily have to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think a lot of people, like, when you seek out information on the internet, a lot of people will listen to something, and it might be the first thing they click on, and then they just take that for what it is, and they're like, oh, that's facts because somebody said it.
Yeah, exactly.
And meanwhile, you can literally find supporting evidence for anything.
Oh, my God.
I saw this video of a guy who, because I was looking into this topic and just doing shit about information on the internet. And he's like, you can find information to back anything up. He was like, coffee, bad for your eyesight. And like, there's an article. If you type that in, it's like causes glaucoma. And then he types in coffee, good for your eyesight. It's like, increase your eyesight by drinking coffee. Like there's so much information out there that it's almost like whatever you type in, you can validate whatever you want to hear by just fucking looking it up. Yep. And it's not even based in fact. It can't be.
Every toothpaste is rated 4 out of 5 by dentists. Every fucking toothpaste.
They're all number 1 recommended?
They're all number 1 recommended.
Who's out there taking these surveys?
Dude, you know what they do? They just go to 100 doctors until they get 4 or 5 of them, and then they just take those 4 out of the 5 doctors.
5 doctors.
That's it.
Recommended by 4 out of the 5 doctors we asked about this.
You know what I mean?
Product.
Fucking stupid. But that's what you can do. There's so much information. There's so much shit on social media. I saw the other day that, kind of off topic, but same thing. We see an average of 2,000 ads a day.
Holy shit.
Like, that's so much shit for our brain.
I believe it, dude.
2,000 advertisements a day.
And a lot of times I feel like you don't even realize you're watching an advertisement.
Well, they're good like that.
They're good, bro.
They're real good
they're
like that.
Mad good. It's crazy, like, the way we get sucked into social media, too, nowadays. And, like, that's a good place where a lot of people get their information, too. But depending on who you follow, a lot of it's bias and fucking opinion. And it's like, what's that information really worth? So now when I go online, I look shit up, and if I want information on something, I take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I don't trust anything I hear. Yeah. Like, even the situation in Ukraine. Like, we're told that Putin is just invading and he wants the land. Is that true? I don't fucking know. Where did I get that information from? from fucking like people who want to push that agenda. Like there's so much propaganda on the fucking internet nowadays.
There's no such thing as a journalist. Journalists are supposed to just give you the info.
Right.
Never.
Nobody's doing
It's
that.
all biased.
Right. Everything's propaganda now.
All of it.
It's fucked up. Did you hear about the TikTokers that got invited to the White House?
No.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Bro,
No.
they had highly influential TikTokers invited to the White House via Zoom. And they're pushing Ukraine and Russia propaganda on fucking young people. And they're like saying, we got to support. Like that to me is just like major red flag. Like, why are we so heavily involved? Like, I could understand if you want to say, okay, support these people, do what you can, donate if you want. But like, the government really wants us to have an opinion on what's going on over there. And they really want us to feel a certain way against, Russia. Now, do I really know what's going on over there? Do I really know? No. All I have is my phone and the internet and what we're being told by the people who have the power to tell us.
Yep.
So do I really know? No. But you can see people on the internet arguing like they really fucking know. When was the last time you talked to Putin, bro? You been speaking with him?
Did you see the Trump podcast that got taken down? Did you watch it before it got taken down?
I didn't get to.
It's
already
with the
down?
Full Send podcast? Yeah. Got taken down in 2 days.
There's got to be a website where we can watch it.
I saw it. I watched it.
Was it good?
Yeah. It's fucking typical Trump, bro.
Fuck.
But it was funny. But like I feel like he wasn't as Trump as usual. He was like a little
Trying
bit
to
more
tone it
relaxed. But he was just saying how he doesn't think that the Russia and Ukraine shit would have happened with him in office, and how the inflation and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly what you think he would say.
Right.
But he wasn't saying it as bad as he usually would.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking Biden administration is bullshit. Like, he wasn't like that. You
I
know
wish
what
he
mean?
fucking would, bro.
Yeah. He was like a little bit more toned down. Which, if you could have the perfect president, if you could take Trump policies and things he did and give him Obama's personality, I think he would have been the greatest president
Ladies and gentlemen.
ever to walk the earth.
China.
Better than JFK.
The reason it got taken down was because there was fraudulent statements regarding election fraud.
Yeah, anything he says about election is immediately
Fraudulent.
and then it's taken.
Not really. I think it's funny that Donald Trump sounds just like Dr. Evil. We're going to take over the world with molten hot magma bombs. Oil prices are through the roof.
You are fucking
They
nuts.
literally sound exactly the same. What, you got a fucking phone call, buddy?
Dude,
Something important
it's
going
more
on?
work. What else is new?
So another thing, though, that was pissing me off is like the big thing
really
where
grinds
people are
my
getting a lot
gears.
of misinformation, I think, right now, is everyone's blaming gas prices on what's going on.
But it's
And
really Joe Rogan's fault.
Joe Rogan. Did you mean to say Joe Biden?
No, Joe Rogan.
Oh, it's Joe Rogan.
It's
Fuck
Joe
you,
Rogan's
Joe
fault.
Rogan. No, but like, I don't understand how people could say like gas prices have been going up for a hot minute. They
Yeah.
got really high right now, which is just when fucking Ukraine and Russia started. But the motherfuckers are high because old Sleepy Joe shut down the Keystone pipeline. Like,
Yep.
pay attention. What the
And
fuck?
inflation. I mean, everything's been going up, but now gas just started going up, bro. I was arguing with
Going up.
I was arguing with my customer today. He's like, gas prices just went up because of Russia and Ukraine. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Stupid.
And then he was arguing with me. I didn't sign him up. A guy I met with earlier, because then he said that it's going back down. He's like, oh yeah, they'll be back down. I'm like, when? He's like, by the end of the year, it'll go back down to what we were originally paying. I'm like, bro.
I mean, I hope so, but I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Sorry, not even gas, electricity prices specifically. He was saying
Oh, okay.
that he thinks electricity prices will go back down.
I don't
to what
think.
they're paying.
I don't think they will.
Bro,
I don't think electric's going.
it's
down.
like, listen, real estate, like the real estate bubble. People think it's going to go like this, and then we're going to have a crash, and it's going to go back down to before where we were before. Real estate is never going to. The price of real estate is never going to go down past where
Where
the
it
baseline.
was,
Yeah,
right.
it'll come up and it'll come down,
but it's not.
but
as
it's
low
still
as it
going to be
was.
higher. Yeah, like it's never going to go down past
right,
it.
just like an uptrend in
Yeah,
fucking stock.
that's how everything is. It goes
Every
up,
fucking
it makes a new level, then it goes straight, and then it goes up. Like
yeah,
that's what's gonna happen to everything.
yeah.
But anyway, the guy fucking was trying to tell me that that's not true about gas prices.
It's
But-
fucking nuts. Well, they had fucking TikTokers trying to tell people that. Like, what? That
Well-
just to me is so fishy. Like, You want to influence like the young kids and have like.
I mean, that's what all of
it's
school.
just so obvious that they're trying to push this.
Every
weird
professor
shit.
is pushing democratic policies or liberal policies, whatever it is. Like that's what all of it is.
How
It's trying to
fucked up
follow
is our
that.
country going to have to get before we realize that like a lot of the shit that the Dems want is not working out. And maybe it's not even so much the people, but the people that hold office and claim to be Democratic.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah.
they're fucking crooks. They're not doing anything they said.
You know what
Joe
I saw
Biden's
the other day?
fucking flying this country into the fucking floor right now.
Nancy Pelosi. It was when she got asked a question of like about insider trading. I don't know if you've ever seen the clip of it, but it's like this: pretend you're the reporter and say, "What do you think about insider trading?"
What do you think about insider trading?
She's like,
No, she did not. Well, she put a ton of money into something, and the following day,
and then she answers. She took like mad long, like trying to delay in her brain on how to answer the question. It
what
was
did she
fucking
put
hilarious.
mad money into? She put
Bro, her
millions-
salary is $200,000 a year. What do you think Nancy Pelosi's worth? What do you think Nancy Pelosi's worth?
I'm gonna say in the realm of $100 million.
She makes $200,000 a year. Google her fucking net worth. I'm not even gonna say it. Google her net worth so it's exact. Here, I got it.
Information.
Watch this.
Doing the analysis
Watch
paralysis
this.
right now. Here we are.
You ready?
Consumed by the information.
Nancy Pelosi net worth. $140 million.
Ooh, I'm fucking fired, bro.
She makes less than I do per year, and she's worth $140 million.
Well, guess what? She don't make less than you do a
Yeah,
year.
nah, not anymore. But her salary
Her salary
is less.
which
than,
they just gave themselves a fucking 21% increase.
Nah.
What the fuck is going on, people? When are we gonna start killing them? If it was like 18 something, we'd be tarring and feathering them in the
imperialism, bro.
streets.
We'd be destroying
We'd
them.
be throwing tea in the fucking bay and fucking killing people. This
Tea
is
in
what
the
we
bay.
need to be doing.
That's not just Democrats. Like you can't say that just Democrats are making like more money off of private business.
Oh, bro.
No, that's all politicians.
The whole politicians.
But I will
was just
say
saying Nancy
that
Pelosi.
the politicians representing the Democrats are way fucking worse. Look at the 4 years we had with Trump, and look at this. Look at where we're at right now. I'm ready to fucking say things that I would get arrested for saying on camera right now. You
Listen,
know what
all
I'm
of
saying?
government is fucking corrupt. There's just one side more corrupt than the other side.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
But all of government is very fucking corrupt. There's no one in government that I would want to be friends with. Not a single person I want to be friends with. Fuck, I really have to take this. I'm not taking it.
You could take it. I'll talk to Tony about this.
No, you cannot take that.
No.
My fucking mom calls right now. You're waiting, Ma. Sorry, I love you, but
That's like a $16,000 paycheck on the phone, but that's okay.
Bryce,
We're
you
just
wanna
not
talk
gonna
to
do
me?
Can
it.
you empathize with someone who has diversified assets?
You know what diversification is? Ignorance. That's what Warren Buffett says.
I don't know.
Diversification of assets is ignorance.
How so?
Or he says some shit like that.
Okay, well it's not that diverse. It's just like they also own a law firm and they also do private speaking engagements for.
I'm diversified as fuck, so I'm just fucking.
Yeah, why would he say that?
He said no. It's. I should not have said it because it's taken out of context, but it was like diversification of. Fuck. Alex Hormozzi just said it, and I was listening to it, and he's just
fucking
saying
incredible. That guy.
incredible,
Go look him up. He's blowing up right now.
dude. He is smart, but I don't even. I'll retract that statement because it's out of context, and he said something along the lines, but it wasn't literally that. But anyway.
Retracted statement. That's our first retracted statement on the pod. Let's go.
But what's his name? I mean, yeah, you should diversify. Well, I don't know. The problem is that there's so many fucking things you can buy,
Right.
and I feel like there's only really a couple good investments you can make. But
A couple is diversified, though. That's all.
correct. That
Yo, while we're
diversification is too
plugging
big.
Joe Hormozzi, whose name I can't say. Is it Hormoza?
Alex Hormozzi.
Yeah, well, whatever. We're plugging Joe Caps right now, too.
Shout out Joe Cass.
Yo, shout out to Joe Caps, my little bro. If you haven't tapped into his music yet, you're fucking sleeping. Wake up.
Can we
Like
even
I
have this in
always
the
say,
podcast,
wake
bro?
the
Do I
fuck.
have to cover the
up.
titties?
Yeah, you can have them titties in it. They're painted titties, so they don't count. He's dropping a fucking EP tomorrow with 4 songs on it, right? Brand new music from Joe Caps. Make sure you tune in. I'll put it on. I don't know. I'll link it somewhere. Check that shit out, bro.
Joey Caps.
Came to get funked up.
Came to get.
While we're on the subject of caps, what about that cat back there?
Oh, that's my. Well, Zach actually has an inspirational cat post, so I figured I'd make one.
You hung that very crooked too. Look how crooked it is.
That cat.
You know what's funny? I had that thing upside down for like 6 months. Didn't realize I just changed it like a week ago.
That's mad funny.
Just changed it like a week ago.
He'd be like, Tiger goes on top.
Yeah.
What's your thought process?
Whatever. I'm trying to get some nice ones. I need to get a couple of them. They're going in frames and shit, make them nice. I haven't literally held up by thumbtacks.
We have so many good posters in this place. Yo, and next week we'll get this place ready and we'll do like a walkthrough for you guys and show you the fucking plug PV,
Everything should be done up by next week.
Yeah.
Everything should be fine.
We'll get some new pictures in here. I think I'm going to put a desk up in here. Shit's going to get popping. All right.
Now you're on your phone during the podcast. You're talking
about
me,
I'm looking at a couple topics I wanted to...
okay. The Age of Evolution. You ever used to play that game? No. Age of War. Age of War. Do you ever play that game?
Is that a phone game, bro?
Yo, you used to fight, and yes, it is a phone game.
This episode sponsored by Age of
Dude,
War.
I'm about to re-download that fucking game. That is a good ass.
You're gonna plug them right now? We're gonna see if we can get sponsored after this.
You would fight, so you would start, and like you would each have a village, and then you'd be like, I can't even think of the fucking name. Right, what the fuck is the name of like Neanderthals? You'd be like cavemen, and then whoever won that battle would move up to like a pilgrim, and then you'd move up to
my god, bro.
Army, and then you move up to like space. It was sick. Bro, why are you hating on my topics?
My guy's plugging.
All last week you were hating on the topics
plugging
too.
Fucking video games
Bro, I'm
right
talking
now.
about a fucking video game. That shit was funny. That was a good ass video game.
Great.
Do you guys not agree about anything?
Me and this guy? There's a lot of shit we don't agree about.
Like what? I don't believe you.
Like Tony only does 2 sales a month and he could do 10.
That's true. And that hurts my feelings, Zach. And Zach wears ripped jeans.
And I wear ripped jeans that are way too tight for me, but I just went to Nashville and dirty.
I actually just started wearing tighter jeans, actually.
Bro.
I went to Express.
Get thighs like the guy. I go in an athletic fit store. I was busting the guy's balls at the front because he's like, "You ever heard about us?" I'm like, "Nah, but I bet your pants won't fit my legs." He's like, "I bet they will. They're made for athletic fit." I said, "I bet you $5." I went and tried. I didn't actually. That's a lie. I didn't actually bet him $5, but I'm like, "I bet you they won't."
Yeah.
And I went and tried them on. Them shits were skin tight. Like
didn't fit.
Like
oh, you were right.
Yeah.
Should have bet him at $5, bro.
Should have. But then he's like, well, the other pants fit better. I'm like, no. You lost. And took them off.
It's over.
I didn't buy anything.
I just have short ass legs. I can't find.
Dude, nothing fits my legs.
Bro. Anywhere I go.
You got to get short length. You got to go to American Eagle. American Eagle Athletic Fit Extra Air Flex. That's what they're called. And 33.28.
More sponsors. Yo, we could get sponsored by anybody in this bitch as long as
I'm
Zach
just dropping all the heat,
products.
bro.
Where'd you get these chairs?
Home Depot. Ever heard of it? It's like a small company. It's right over here in Hopewell.
What is their thing? What do they say? Home Depot?
Gotta go to Lowe's, yeah. I don't know what Home Depot's is.
Yo, if we're not sponsored by the end of this fucking pod, I'm gonna be tight.
We ain't getting fucking sponsored no time soon, so you're gonna be tight.
Hold on, it's 20 minutes in. Time for Tony's nap.
He's started rubbing his eyes.
Time for me to get uncomfortably high.
He's started
again.
rubbing his eyes.
Oh shit, bro! Did somebody smoke weed in here? Where's that popcorn at?
Facts. I would love some fucking popcorn. I'll tell you that.
Would you? You'll get a little bowl.
No, I'm not gonna do it right now. So anyway, your boy went to Nashville this weekend and met Ezekiel Elliott. Don't know if you guys saw that, but
that was pretty cool. I saw you posted that on the gram, bro. That's a flex.
That is
major
a flex. And
Let's
he wasn't
talk about
talking to anyone else.
You were wearing.
I wore it all weekend. I did not take it off
And you were wearing
once.
a Cowboys shirt when you met him. Yo, you killed it.
Yo, dude, that's why he talked to me though, because he wasn't really fucking with other people. And I walked up and you were like 2 people like this. Like his chair was here at the bar, facing the bar, and there's 2 people right behind him, and like I couldn't get through to him. And I'm like, yo, Zeke, I'm like, I have to say hi. I got a Cowboys jersey on. And he turned around, I was like, oh shit, what up? And dapped me up.
No way.
And he I was watching him.
Touch the hand of greatness. Did you go like this?
I was gonna, but I was almost too nervous in the moment.
Does he actually eat like that?
Have you ever seen that cow? There's a skit with it where he's eating Fruit Loops with a big ass spoon. He's like,
yes, I've seen that.
But yeah, dude, it was sick. Took a picture with him, dapped him up like 2 or 3 times, and then told him that feed Zeke, and then I left. You know what I mean?
That's what he said. Zeke and Zach.
Feed Zeke and Zach.
Yeah,
But, and I had a cowboy hat on, and I had a cowboy jersey, and I booked a cowboy shirt to go to Nashville. What a quinky doink!
You booked one? Packed.
I packed. Sorry,
Oh.
I packed the cowboy shirt in Nashville, and I don't know what he was doing in Nashville.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Also, there was a red Lamborghini Aventador out right down the road, and I'm assuming it was his.
Why would he buy a red one?
I don't know, because he likes the fucking color red.
Oh yeah.
I bought a red
Cowboys
truck.
Player, I'd buy a blue one.
But you're not,
So
so you don't have
fuck
a
you.
blue Aventador.
I would get a red one. Red's my fave.
Look how low his. I would.
My
get red
blood
one.
sugar's low
That's my
now,
fave.
dude. What is up with that?
Red
Should
one's
I
my
start eating
favorite.
liver right before the pod so I could just
No,
be like,
how about 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, you
start
eat liver,
eating it?
so then you could keep
I'll do
those
it.
levels.
I actually just swallow it in chunks.
Do you guys think this is true? If you wear red, you're more likely to have sex?
What?
Never heard of that.
About a
That's a thing.
I just saw it as an advertisement, probably trying to get me to buy a red shirt or something.
Probably. I mean, Valentine's Day. I guess like red is supposed to be like sexy. Like if you turn on red lights, it's supposed to be like.
yeah.
hot,
Colors
you know
are
what I
supposed
mean?
to have some type.
Are
of
there more
effect.
wheels or doors though in the world? Have you seen that question?
wheels?
Have you seen that? Are there more wheels or doors in the world?
How many cars you got at your house?
Listen, but there's also 4 doors on each car.
Right. Oh fuck. That was not. Torture.
Here's why I think wheels. I saw it online though. There's been 4 billion Hot Wheels sold, which each Hot Wheel has
4 wheels.
4 wheels and no doors, and that's like 20 fucking billion. What's 16 billion
Whoa.
wheels.
Okay, well here's where you're not. Thinking.
And I'm talking about wheels on everything. Like my fucking chair has 5 wheels. Like
You hear about the wheels on the bus?
go round and round.
Yeah, them motherfuckers go around and round, dude.
And there's only one door on a bus.
2 doors.
Oh yeah, the back door. You're right.
Uh-huh.
18-wheeler. A lot of 18-wheelers in the world.
Yeah.
They got 2 doors and 18 wheels.
I'm loving it.
I'm thinking wheels. What do you think? Doors or wheels?
I'm thinking, where the fuck did you see this?
Yo, it's a whole thing on TikTok or like all over the place. I swear to God.
Wheels and doors. It's like a trending
I've seen it
thing
like
right now.
yeah, like 15 times.
Isn't
People
it
arguing
amazing
about
the
it.
shit that starts trending, and then it becomes like what we all
Remember
talk
silly
about?
bands? You used to rock those, or were you too old by then?
I'm
Silly
a little
bands?
Too old, but
No?
I do remember those. My little brother had them.
Yeah.
Joe Cap. Shouts to Joe Caps.
Shout out Joe
yo.
Caps.
Silly bands.
On deck. He needs to make a song.
Call. I got silly bands. Silly bands. All right.
Bro, my ass is asleep from this chair.
So here's another problem with all the information on the internet, because I think this kind of pertains to it, right? Is there's the social media addiction, right? And like we always talk, I think we always talk about it on the podcast. It always comes up where
Social
like
media.
you're just like everybody's spending too much time going online and looking at your fucking phones and taking in all this information, and like it's become such a high bar stimulus. So like how often do you just find yourself on your phone scrolling and you're like, how did I get here?
Yep.
Like I'll pick up my phone to check the time and then I'm on Instagram.
Yep.
And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
And like I don't know what it is. Like there's something in our brain.
Dopamine,
I think it's
bro.
Yeah, it's like we're our brain's seeking out the dopamine.
Their job
But yo,
is to get you to go look at it.
Yeah. And they've gotten so good at it. But I found a little life hack for people who are having trouble with that because it worked for me so well. This past week, I got like really pissed off because I kept, like, I'm trying to be productive during the day and I keep getting on my fucking phone and I'm looking at Instagram. So all I did was take my Instagram app from where I usually put it on my phone and I just moved it.
I deleted them. They're not even on my front page. I have to search for Instagram
Right.
to
You
get
just
them.
make it that much harder to get to it. And then your brain takes a second to think before you're getting to it, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to do that."
Dude, you know, it's so funny. I'm reading Atomic Habits, the book, and it
Uh-huh.
literally says that almost verbatim.
I wrote that
It's
book.
like, you read it?
Wrote it.
Wrote it. Wrote it. Okay.
Shouts out to Atomic Habits.
I forget who the fuck it's by, but he was saying how, like, the littlest thing, he used to put face cream on every night, and he had a maid who was cleaning his house.
This is
If they
Joe's
would put it.
book? Alex. Shouts out to Joe Cass.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Alex Hormozy.
He talks about that, no, but it's not him. But the story comes from Alex. Probably did the same thing, but the
He
story
said that
comes
was
from the
his
book.
experience because I listened to that.
Then maybe I'm saying Alex's experience, and there was something different.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
book.
yeah.
But anyway, he used to wear face cream, and the maid used to move it.
Right.
And just because it was right over there instead of right here next to his bed, then he wouldn't use it.
his
And that's how our brains work, bro. Just like if you think about it, you could have Oreos tucked in the cabinet for fucking months. As soon as you put them out, put them on a dish and put them in the center of the table, every time you walk in the house, you'll eat that cookie or you have a way better chance of it. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That conveniency shit is huge. That's how our brains work.
Yeah.
So I deleted it. It's not even on. You have to scroll all the way through and swipe down and
because you told me you were doing that thing where you don't go on to Instagram till like 9 p.m.
After 10 p.m., I can't go on it. So once 10 p.m. hits, I'm not allowed to scroll on Instagram.
So 10 p.m. hits and he's like, oh shit, what I miss?
throw my phone across the fucking room.
Yo, I literally haven't been going on all fucking week and I feel so much better.
Another
So
design.
clear and shit. You just got that?
What?
Nothing.
Sorry.
He's working.
Working. But good book, you should read it. Atomic Habits.
You know I can't.
And then he says the best way to create a new habit or a really good way is to attach one you already have. So after I wake up and shower, I do this because it's already the habit you have, and then you just do one thing after.
Ah,
hack, right?
That's dope. You do that?
Yeah, I do.
I can't think of habits I have that are like...
The new one I'm trying to implement, because I was learning Italian, and then I stopped. I haven't done it in like 3 weeks, but I'm attaching...
Buongiorno!
But I'm attaching it to another habit that I have to try and help me actually do it again. Like 5 or 10 minutes a day on Duolingo.
I fucking love that app. Mad fun. So this
What
episode
do you know?
is sponsored by Duolingo.
What the fuck do you know? What language did you learn?
Spanish, bro. I already showed you the Spanish I know.
Go ahead.
Para opciones en español, oprimo el número dos. Bro, I be speaking mad Spanish.
You learned that on Duolingo?
No, I learned that from making phone calls to Central Hudson all
There
the
you go.
fucking time.
There you go.
Motherfuckers, for English, press 1. I should be learning Spanish, though. I feel like when people talk to me in Spanish, I can pick up a little bit. Because I took Italian in fucking middle school, high school.
Me too. Mrs. Biasotti?
Biasetti. I thought she was...
As your teacher?
Talk about the teacher, Tom.
Talk about the teacher.
Hot one. Talk about the hot one.
Did I
What,
have...
in your school?
Oh, I used to have a hot math teacher.
For what? At Arlington?
Damn, the first year I failed math. It was her fault.
Was it at Arlington?
Yeah.
What was the teacher's name?
Oh, I don't remember. Boobs, maybe. I think her name was Miss Boobs. Miss Great fucking Boobs.
You're a fucking nut.
Bro, Shorty said she was sick for a week. She came back with some big titties. I was like, what disease did you have? Do you have double cancer of the tits right now and you got fucking gross?
Oh, my God.
It's like, bitch, you are not sick, but now I am. I can't learn math now. I still am bad at math because of her. I was good at math. And then she came back from
It didn't make you better?
Nah, dude, I couldn't focus. She was already hot, too. I don't think she works at the school anymore.
I don't recognize that,
I
but
think she works at Mansion now or something. She should.
you're a fucking nut, bro.
See her on stage. $1, $2, $3. How many is that?
Remember when Joe Weisberger used to jerk off in class with shorts on?
What? No, I don't remember that.
Cut that audio.
I remember hearing fucking
Cut that out of
stories
audio as soon as he
kids
says it.
jerking off in
Regrets it.
class. I remember one time a kid busted a nut on the fucking table in class. I won't say no names
I'm just not going to share any stories about any of that stuff in school.
because it was him.
I'm
You're
just-
that kid.
I'm just going to leave that one for nothing.
Leave that at
There
that.
is a whole story, which everyone who went to my school knows the whole story, and I am not repeating it.
Well, what is it?
I am not repeating it.
What?
Zach was finger blasting someone. That's my guess. What's your guess?
Close. Go ahead.
He was using those thick thighs or something.
What were you doing?
Not really.
You were having sex in school?
I got caught in the elevator. The guy. Oh, so the girl had a broken foot, and
You're in the elevator with her?
She had to be taken early from gym class, because
Oh.
they would make you leave early, or whatever, to use the elevator.
Yeah.
We got caught hooking up in the elevator. The guy opened up the elevator.
What's hooking up? We're talking Puss in Boots or what?
No, not fully. It was fingers and then maybe a little Gluck Gluck 3000 shit like that.
Oh shit!
But yeah, it was bad.
That's fire.
Did you get suspended?
No, I got talked to, and she got in trouble. And that, listen, there's a whole story. I can't get into the full story. I really can't.
Why not? We
'Cause
got
it's gonna-
cameras and mics.
Because we're gonna get canceled if I get into the full story.
Oh shit!
I can't get into the full story.
Taking advantage of a girl that can't walk away.
No, not that, but that's a fucked way to put it.
That's fucked up.
That's a fucked way
I like
to
the
put
way
it.
Bryce
All right,
is
listen,
saying
fuck it. I'm giving the whole story. Fuck it. Sarah don't even know the whole story. Fuck it. So we hooked up in the elevator, got caught. I was cheated on my girlfriend at the time. This was not my girlfriend. I had a girlfriend and went to a different school. So I got caught with the other girl, then got caught cheating because it went around school. Listen, when we used to play other teams for basketball, they used to chant elevator at me. Elevator. That's how they used to chant shit against me. But then my girlfriend found out and came to Arlington to go fight the fucking chick. And then the chick called the cops. And then it was fucking.
Wait, so were you going up or down?
We went up. And then when you get to the top, she had the key. So you would get to the top and then you could turn the key and lock it at the position. And then the doors would stay locked and it wouldn't open.
Oh, shit. So she was going down while y'all were going up. I see. Okay. That's a bar.
I might have went down too. I don't know. We'll leave that out. But
We'll leave that out. That's fire, bro.
anyway, I don't know if I should say that. Sarah doesn't know all that. So if she watches this podcast, probably fucked.
Yeah, that's bad news bears, bro.
Yeah, that's bad news bears.
Yeah, that was back
I mean, I
in the
was
day.
fucking 15. It was sophomore
Fucking
year of high school.
15-year-olds.
16. 16. What are you in sophomore year?
No idea.
What are you in sophomore year?
14, 15, 16, 17, and then you're out.
Well, I was early. I was 18 my senior year.
Bryce
So
just
I was
has one
16.
question
I
for
was
you.
16.
If she died in the elevator and it was late at night, would you have left her there?
Yeah, bro. He asked some crazy
You know how
ass
many
questions
people
like
said that to me? They were like, yo, what the fuck was Bryce talking about on the pod? Like,
Yeah,
is
he
he
was
a
saying
murderer?
some wild shit.
So anyway, if she died in the elevator, would you have left her there?
I mean, I at least would have dragged her out in the open before I left.
But it's late at night, and you're tired. And Bryce got you secondhand high.
I would. I don't
Yo,
know.
I wonder what it's like. So, like you just said, right? Everybody shouted elevator. So everything back when we were in high school was still kind of word of mouth. There was texting, but there wasn't Instagram, there wasn't Twitter, TikTok, none of that shit. Do you know how fast shit must get around in school now?
Oh, insane! You remember the Ask Me app? Did you have that? No, that was probably just a trend for my high school or for
Ask
when we were
Me?
in high school.
What was that?
Some shit like that, where you would like be able to, you'd be able to like ask or write, fuck. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a huge thing that went around our school, and it got, like, everyone would get, like, it was basically Instagram and Facebook before Instagram was Facebook was. It was like a thing you could post on, but that's where we would spread rumors and shit like that. Like,
Just like-
girl got fucked in the asshole, and this was the picture of it, and it would go around or
That's
whatever.
crazy.
That was like before.
I remember when
It
I was
wasn't
in high
called
school,
Ask Me. It was called something else.
There
but-
was this website where girls could rate dudes, and like all the girls knew about it. And some chick showed me, and like I
What
was
were
like,
you rated?
That's not real. I don't know. Not
Okay.
It was like
You know,
it said some
You know
flattering
Tim
stuff about
Woods?
me, but at the end of it, it was like would definitely fuck your sister. And I was like, what the fuck? Why would somebody write that about?
do you know
me?
Tim Woods?
I know the name.
Timothy Woods. You went to school with him. I met with him yesterday, and I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, I know the Capulettis. He's like, Tony? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he's the craziest one.
No,
That's what he
I'm
said to
tame
me.
as fuck, bro.
That's what he said to
I'm
me.
not fucking crazy. Fuck you.
There was crazy shit that happened on when I was there, too.
Dude.
I used to get
Some
into
girl,
bad shit.
you know the scavenger hunts? Somebody pissed in a girl's mouth for the scavenger hunt to win.
Oh my god, I feel like I heard about that. I fucked in the in one of the auditoriums.
Yep.
There was what?
So there was one girl who supposedly had anal, and her butthole was huge.
had anal. I
And
love the way you said
someone
that. Like she
posted-
ordered it for dinner one night. I'll have the extra large anal.
Whatever, and her butthole was huge, and it wasn't her. It was a fake picture, or not. It was a real picture.
course it wasn't.
But of somebody else. But
It's high
it
school.
looked just like her, and it got posted all over the place. And this girl's life was like ruined.
That sucks.
Yeah. And it literally wasn't her, but it was bad. It was
That
bad.
fucking sucks.
Yeah. But listen, the problem at Arlington was there were so many goddamn kids. It was huge.
So many people.
And if anyone of influence started the rumor, that's it. It was true, and it just fucking spread. You know what I mean?
Girls would get slut shamed mad easy
So easy.
for nothing.
Listen,
Just-
the whole girls' dynamic is so interesting to me. Like
a high school girl?
yeah, like high school girls' dynamic, like the pretty girls compared to the athletic girls, and just that whole dynamic of how it works between them, and like
social hierarchy.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good word for it.
Up.
Social hierarchy and how it is. Sarah was bullied at Arlington and left Arlington because it got so bad because these girls were just
I
brutal.
remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Because they were jealous and shit?
Basically, yeah.
You can ask any girl, and they have a memory that's stuck in their brain for the rest of their life about something that girls said to them in school.
Yo, listen, when you're 14 years old, you know what bothers you.
Yeah.
And what that means is you know how to say the wrong thing to people and when you're 14, you don't realize like the real repercussions of shit you say. So you say, like I used to say fucked up shit to people when I was young and I didn't give a fuck. 14-year-olds will tear you apart emotionally and mentally.
100%.
They will say awful shit to you.
Yo, there was some bad shit said around high school, for sure.
Yeah.
And
to each other.
I feel like it has a whole thing to play in like humans for the rest of our lives. Like,
what do you mean?
How fucked up we are in the head comes from a lot of that shit. I guess you call it bullying. Literally bullying.
I was bullied by my own tight-knit friend group that wasn't even in school.
Yeah.
Like in school, it was straight. Out of school was where it was rough.
Yeah.
Who was bullying
The
you?
whole crew.
I feel
No,
like
where the fuck are they, bro?
I feel like I
They
used to
got
be
a
a
problem?
dick to you, but like Big Brother shit.
Not with you, but the people in our group, the young, when we were young.
Yeah.
Listen, bullying is...
I was lucky.
That shit's serious.
I never got bullied, and I think it's because I would punch people in the fucking
I never
face
really got bullied
a
either.
lot. I bullied bullies, and I remember I would be like, because it got to a point where like I felt bad for people who
100%.
like I remember even some kid who started a fight with me. That fucking I don't know if I ever told you the story. The kid I knocked out, like I felt bad for him, and he thought I was a bully. And I was like, I'm not a bully. Like, I punched you because you pushed me. Like, don't touch me. And then I, like, apologized to him because he was afraid of me. And then I remember someone used to get bullied, and I was like, fuck that. Like, you're not going to, like, I don't remember who it was that was getting bullied. And I fucking saw it happen, and I walked right in front of the kid, and I was like, yo, leave him alone, or I'm going to kick the shit out of you. And, like, it ended right there. And I was like, that was easy. And the kid was like,
I'm fucking badass.
I was like, the kid loved me for that. I can't remember who it was, but he used to get picked on all the time, and he was fucking weird. Like I even used to bully him, and then I like realized I did.
He was the coolest kid in school.
I was not the coolest kid in school, but like
Did you just say that?
I was like the coolest kid in school.
I said I was not the coolest kid in school.
Oh, I thought you said
I was a
was.
little fucked up in high school. I was a fucking asshole in high school. But I remember middle school,
too.
I was a bully. I
was
used
a
to bully
fucking
people,
dickhead.
and then in high school, I like realized like that's fucked up. Like this kid's gonna go home and cry or come to school and shoot us. So I was like, yo, fucking help him out. I got a little influence. I can save this kid's high school.
You could circle back because when we talked about information overload and access, that goes along with access. Kids have access to so much now that those same things are occurring, and it's amplified because of social media. And those kids have access to weird ass chat rooms where people are influencing them to kill themselves or influencing them to know how to calculate where to get a gun. So that shit is the only difference.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, maybe it was a little bit before you, when you were in high school, but like cyberbullying was becoming a thing. But I can't even imagine now how bad it is. Like cyberbullying when we were young was like
Probably
you
the
go
only
home.
form of bullying.
Yeah,
now.
dude. Now it must be crazy.
I feel like kids are too scared to even talk to each other nowadays. I feel like everybody probably, and I could be wrong, but this is just what I imagine.
Remember when you used to sext a
kids
girl
are
and then you
like.
see her in person and you'd be like,
Oh yeah.
hey.
Like, shorty, I'm gonna beat them guts when I see you, and then I'm like in person with her. I'm like, you trying to kiss?
Trying to give me a high five?
Yeah, I remember that when I was young when we were
100%.
texting and shit.
100%.
You say some brave shit, and then in person you're like, my palms
Mad
are sweaty.
emojis on that shit.
Yeah.
Mad tongues.
Nah, I was before emojis. Yeah, I had a flip phone.
From my high school to when you were in high school, I feel like such a
Way
huge
different.
difference.
Bro, when I was mad at someone and I wanted to hang up, you know what they used to get? The flop. We're done talking. Flop. Because I had a flip phone, bro.
Mine was when I was a freshman. I got an iPhone 4.
Yeah, they didn't have iPhones when I was in high school, bro.
That shit.
We had iPods though.
Oh yeah, dude. They were lit.
iPods were fucking dope. I had them.
I remember the iPod Nano. That motherfucker didn't even have a screen on it.
Huh?
It was like, what do you want to listen to? Don't matter. Random.
And the little one that was like a clip.
Yeah.
That's the Nano, right?
Yeah. That motherfucker. I still don't even understand how I
still
used to
have
use
my
it.
iPod, touchscreen iPod. I still have it at my house.
It's probably worth money.
No, it's not.
No? Like an original.
Maybe if it was like not used, but that thing is beat to shit.
Yeah.
Fucking interesting, that whole, like now, dude, literally 10 years ago, your phone couldn't do anything.
Right.
Like it could barely text.
Right.
Your iPod was cool if it could hold 10,000 phones. Or
Phones,
sorry,
songs.
10,000 songs.
Yeah.
Now we have this phone that could literally do anything.
Anything.
It does everything.
Age of information, bro.
So crazy.
That was a nice full circle conversation.
That was good. Right
I
here,
didn't
give me
even
some.
try.
We didn't even
Bang.
plan that one.
It's almost like we planned that one, but we didn't. Did we? Shouts out to Joe Caps. EP
Joe Caps.
dropping tomorrow. Gotta show some love to the little bro.
My dad loves him, bro. I send him videos all the time. Like, we'll be upstairs working or whatever,
Your dad
doing
really
shit.
is a fan.
And he
I
just
fucking
has
love your
the
dad.
Bose speaker playing with Joe Cab's album going.
Yo, Joe Caps is one funky motherfucker, bro.
Funk Town, baby.
Funk
I
town.
came to get fucked up.
Came to get.
I love that song.
There's
Me
so
too.
many subtleties to this stuff. This new music with Joe. It's crazy.
I know. Wait till you see the shit that drops tomorrow.
Yeah.
Next level. Going up. on
Here?
up.
Now
Elevator, elevator, elevator.
See, now that's going to be a joke forever.
For the new
Tell
thing.
them they got. Oh yeah, elevator. Tell them they better get on now or we're out of here, bro.
Yo, you gotta fucking start tuning into Joey's shit. A lot of people are like, yeah, no, I heard a couple songs. It's pretty good. Fuck you. Listen to the music. It's good, fucking, actually well-produced music with a lot of thought and talent put into it.
And Bryce fucking produces it.
Yeah,
right?
Bryce
The guy
kills
right
it,
behind
bro.
the camera.
He's working the camera. He's working
This guy,
the music.
bro.
The music videos are fire.
I tell you, he's talented.
The stories behind how it all came to be is pretty fucking good. Joey's fucking blowing
There
up.
was a music video shot in this exact office, actually.
Yes.
By Bryce himself.
Somebody fucked my wife.
And I still have the picture. The picture's in that closet.
What was her
of
name in the video?
Of the chick.
Edna.
Edna.
She looked like an Edna.
She looked like an Edna.
Edna.
Uh,
And nuts.
what was I gonna say? And the music videos too. Plus, what? Mobby's got some projects coming out too, bro.
I thought
can't wait
B
for
Mob
that.
died. Why was that?
Oh yeah, B Mob is dead.
Why? Did you change your name?
I just want to come out more authentically as Bryce.
Bryce.
But now B-Mob's feeling like a legend, bro. When B-Mob's on track,
Bro, it's gonna be like Shady and Eminem, bro. It's the two personalities. Mob's got enough talent.
What's
to have
Wyan
two
Melly
careers.
and Melvin? You ever heard that fucking
That
those
guy's
two
a
personalities?
Sicko. Which one killed
Wyan
everyone?
Melly and Melvin. He said Melvin was the one who killed him, and he's like
Dead serious?
100%. Yeah,
That's
like,
a good thing.
He
to use
has
in court.
two different people
Yeah.
in his songs. See the song "Murder on My
Murder
Mind."
on My
It features
Mind.
Melvin. It's him featuring
Featuring
Melvin.
Melvin. That's
Yeah,
pretty
and at
cool.
the end of the
It'd
song,
be like
he
Eminem
does the rap.
featuring Slim Shady. That would be cool as fuck.
Yeah. Did you see the game said he's 100% better than Eminem on a podcast last week?
No, he did not.
That was so.
No, he did
He was
not.
so full of shit because the game's entire career, he sucked Eminem off.
Bro, I was just watching a video the other day about Eminem talking about, people are upset. Oh, no. The game was talking about nobody goes at Eminem because they know he's the best. But maybe he's just doing it for the clout. He wants, look, we're already talking about him. This is what he wanted.
You know that Eminem produced the game.
They?
Yeah.
I
With
didn't know that.
The game came out of LA and was signed to 50 Cent, and 50 Cent was produced by Eminem.
Interscope, right?
Yeah.
It was all Interscope?
Interscope Records.
Yeah. There's this video that always comes up on my YouTube feed because I'm such a fucking Eminem fan. And it's like the best rappers in the world claiming that Eminem is the best rapper. And 50 Cent's like, yo, people don't want to hear it because, like, historically, rap is black music,
Yeah,
but the
I
white
saw
boy's the
that.
best at it. And people don't like to hear that, but the
Is
white
that your
boy's
50
the
Cent
best.
impression?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be.
I was gonna say I didn't know who the fuck that was
Yeah,
coming.
that doesn't really sound like 50 Cent. What does 50 Cent sound like?
A gangster.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, go ahead. Rapid impressions.
Rapid impressions?
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley. What is that? You got to give me something to say. What is it? I don't fucking know.
What did he used to say? He used
Ain't
to have-
nothing but a hound dog.
What was his slogan? He used to say some shit all the fucking time.
Elvis did?
Steve Buscemi.
I can't.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
That's the guy who looks like
Donald Trump.
a pug. Donald Trump is just Dr. Evil. China. We're going to talk about this big new bill, and we're going to bring it to China, and we're going to have new... I can't do...
Austin Powers.
No.
This guy? Mini-me? Is that the thing?
That's his
Mini-me?
impression.
That's the thing that he does in the fucking movie? He's like, yes. So every time he talks, he's got a pinky in his mouth.
$100 billion.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? That is Austin Powers is a fucking legend.
Shrek.
It's the same thing. Donkey, get out of my swamp.
That's fucking good, bro. You're impressive.
You got any more?
Dude, I can't do shit.
You got to do one.
Oh, give him one?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Can you do?
Sebastian Maniscalco.
I feel like I'm
I'm supposed to go
auditioning.
see him next week.
Where's he going?
Sebastian Maniscalco, you know what I mean? That's what he sounds like.
Just like a gay California dude.
That's what the fuck he sounds like. That's my best impression.
Why
Can
would
you do him?
No. He's
You ever
a
heard him
typical
talk?
Italian. Yeah, I've watched every one of his
No,
specials.
he's not a typical
Where's he
Italian.
going?
He's extreme. He's going somewhere around here. Jill invited me.
What?
Yeah, if you would do some sales, maybe you would come.
I'm going to come on your fucking hair.
I just got
while
the
you're
fucking ready, bro. Anytime you
I
want to do
know.
some shit. What sales?
How many you
Do
on?
more sales.
How many you on this month?
Do more sales.
How many you on this month?
I got 6.
This month already?
Yeah.
Good shit, bro.
Give me some.
I'm proud of you.
Sugar.
Sugar, baby.
Sugar, honey, iced tea.
How many's Andrew have right now? Makes me feel like a piece of shit. I'm killing myself.
Podcast is done. I'm done for the day. 22 or some shit like that.
That's fucking insane.
Fucking insane. Ooh, that sounded good.
That fucking feels good.
I can't do it.
I mean, do we have any closing statements at this point?
Yeah, you should play the game The Age of War. It's a good fucking game.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
make fun of me.
Also, we're trying to get sponsored by Lowe's, Home Depot, Age of War, Duolingo.
St. Patrick's Day. You go?
Shouts out to
We're
my
going
kids.
knocking tomorrow on doors.
Oh, yeah.
Tony's gonna be a leprechaun, and I'm gonna be a pot of gold.
Hello, the reason I'm here is a little different. We're here to speak about the solar energy. I'm sure you've seen the rainbows. At the end of them, there's a bit of sun and a whole pot of gold. That's how we're
You
selling
are
tomorrow.
fucking insane at impressions.
I
But
think the key would be to give him people that sing. If you give him an impression with a unique voice that sings, he's gonna hit hell home run.
Who's it? Like what?
Like, can you do like Ariana Grande or Britney Spears?
Ariana Grande.
what?
Can you sing like the best singer in the whole world?
Yeah, exactly. Give me
No, I can't sing
give
like
me a little
Britney.
Jay-Z. What's the lyric we were saying before? People know the people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. Give me that in Jay-Z.
How does Jay-Z talk? I feel like I would have, if I hear it, I can do it.
Yeah, you got to hear. it
Who's
first
another
before you do
rapper
it.
that's like easy to do?
Drake, Meek Mill. No, you ever seen that one guy who does it? I ain't
Oh,
even
yeah.
chill and like that.
Oh, fucking Ari Spears. He's mad good
and
at
he
that.
does Lil Wayne. I have no
Oh,
idea.
is he?
Old. This video is mad old. He does Jay-Z, Ludacris, or no, Drake, Lil Wayne, and Ludacris.
What? I want to see that. I love watching.
You've
his
never
videos.
seen that video?
No.
That's a sick fucking video.
I can
They're
black
mad
out
funny.
and freestyle like Lil Wayne for an hour if I'm really
Really
You
fucked
can
up.
freestyle like him. You're saying?
like I'll sound like his voice and
Yeah.
it'll be like because every line is a bar.
money. He's fucking sick. I fucking love Lil Wayne. Old Lil Wayne was what probably fucking you guys grew up on too, but that's what
Oh,
I grew
yeah.
up on. You might have been a little earlier. You were probably like,
No,
who'd you
Lil
grow up on?
Wayne blew
Yeah.
up when I was in high school.
3,
Yeah.
and then Carter 2. You probably on Carter 2.
And then Drake hopped on the scene.
Yep. No ceilings. Yep. That's exactly what it was.
We were there for the
October's
real
very own, bro.
inception of Drake. We were witness the real coming out of Drake.
I remember literally when Lil Wayne changed the rap game with the Nuck If You Buck freestyle. That song
Nuck if you buck.
changed
Nuck if you buck.
fucking hip hop and rap. We heard it and it was just like nobody was spitting like that. It was absolute bars. It was like it used to be like rap pause, but he was just going in like
That's probably true, actually.
I remember it happening.
Ah.
I heard the song and I was like, this is not like anything I've ever heard. Because I was a big hip hop head. We were hanging out with them fucking wild ass kids. And that one kid, Turk, the one thing I did like about him was when he listened to music, he fucking listened to music. And he would show me music in a different way that I would never listen to it. And like he'd be like, yo, listen to this and listen to these bars. And when he comes in on this part, and like he had like this weird attention to detail with music. And I loved that. It was sick. And he showed me that song. And I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And And then Lil Wayne fucking blew up after that shit. Because it was weird. Lil Wayne had been around since fucking like...
Late 80s.
Yeah. He'd been spitting bars since he was like 14. Yes. He
Really?
has music that's been out for mad long, but he was garbage.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Like,
And
what was his
go hard.
old shit that was trash?
Bitch, I'm going
can't even
in.
About like the block is hot, and he had a song called Bling Bling. He invented the term
He invented
bling.
the term bling bling. That's how long.
I didn't know that.
That's how long that motherfucker's been around.
Bling, bling.
No, I heard
Every
Birdman
time.
say that Birdman split $1 billion with Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj, like after their big glow up.
Yeah.
Like Birdman has that much money going.
Yeah,
Oh, bro,
Birdman's
yeah.
the head of all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But now
I'm the Birdman.
Drake's got his own shit. He's got OVO.
Still through, I think it's Universal Music Group.
Bro, they probably signed him in the beginning when they 10% of all your earnings. That's how they
It's Lifetime
give
and
people
shit.
like
A
that.
lot.
It's Lifetime. Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking.
That's why
crazy.
Russ. That's why I respect the fuck out of Russ because
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't sign a
Yo,
label.
I just got put on to Russ too.
What?
I've been listening to his shit.
Dude, I fucking love
He
Russ.
doesn't release albums. He just does track. He just drops songs.
Nah, he's got albums.
Well, I mean,
As
as
a
of
musical genius, low
maybe
key.
as of late,
Did you
I
say
haven't
he
seen-
is? What is that?
He has something in him that just like is in touch with perfection when it comes to like anything music, lyrics, notes. You.
thank you. I do have the one thing that you said that I always notice with my like I can hear. What's that called?
You're talking about when you see songs.
Like Pitch Perfection.
Pitch
Well,
Perfect.
not the fucking movie. Yeah, I love the movie Pitch Perfect. and
Yo, that's a
why-
good ass movie, bro.
It is a
Don't
good
hate on
ass
Pitch
movie.
Perfect.
The only reason I'm good at music is not because I'm like an amazing vocal performer. It's because I have a wild photographic memory for certain things. And when I hear a song, I'll see a place that I was at when I heard it first. So just like, and I always used to like remember every Eminem song. So these guys would be like, "Yo, Bryce, spit the Eminem song, this one," and I just do it.
Yeah.
And then that, so being able to like do any kind of style and songwriting, different kinds of rap, different kinds of pop, different kinds of whatever, is easy for me because it's all just basing it off of foundational other things that I've heard, and just there's so much in there.
I like how
I
you
have
said
no
you use the
talent in music.
visual for that as well. Because, like, this is kind of a little weird and off topic, but there's these competitions that people have where they memorize numbers. And it's like a memorization thing. And people will remember numbers that are like 10,000 numbers long. But the way that this lady does it is she remembers the numbers. But the way she does it is, or it's either numbers or letters, whatever the fuck it is. But what she does is mentally she remembers places that she's been, and she like makes this fake path of where she's going and uses the shit to remember it. But like, yo, memory has this
My
weird
memory is shot.
fucking thing with like places and visualization. It's so crazy how it all works. Maybe we'll.
I experienced none of this, so
Oh.
I don't know. What's that thing called when you get hit in the head too many times? CTE? No, CTE or some shit like that.
Well, that's why I don't ever
I got hit in
believe
the
when
head way
kids
too much.
when kids always say like, "Oh, I'm a visual learner" or "I'm an audio." It's like no, because when you write, you can remember that more than when you see a show.
Correct. Yeah.
For every human, it's not I'm this type of learner. It's just you can write and remember it. I'll write a speech out or a verse, and then by the time I'm done recording it, I remember it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is wild.
That's why I fucking preach to the new guys when I train them.
Yeah.
You have to speak things, show them things, have them write down things. That's what gets people to remember the things you talk about solar.
I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, I do, I understand. Some weird shit
Yeah.
like that.
It's fucking about right. That's
I think I wrote
basically
it
it.
down.
Dude, I have no musical talent. I have none of that. You have, and you have. I can't do shit with music.
I'm going to start ghostwriting for motherfuckers.
That's what we're getting into now.
What, for Joey?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Oh, well, you're doing some high level shit.
Nice.
Yo, we should do a fucking B Mob is Dead podcast where we talk about Mob's journey and now we're at
He's
Bryce
an interesting
Wall.
cat.
Yeah, you are, bro. Are you kidding me? And your shit is blowing up right now.
Yeah?
We talk it into existence, me and Tony. Okay, we just say it.
It's
Okay.
just blowing up.
It works, bro. That's how everything works, though. Talking into existence.
I believe it. You don't got to tell me.
How did the new set feel today, guys?
Oh, I'm actually liking it. I like it.
One at a time now. Tony.
Yeah. I like it.
And Zach.
It was exquisite.
Exquisite.
Exquisite. Excusey.
Excuse me.
I think I like it.
I
think so,
do
too.
like it. I fucking love it. Mad brightness, bitch.
One take. You know what I mean? That's what we do.
We do.
You know what I mean?
We do.
Jelly bean. How long we at? 3 days?
Yeah, I think we're wrapping it up. But listen,
Hour 3?
Here's what I want to wrap.
When
this
I
up
talk to you, like I just don't even think about.
When
time,
I talk
you know
to
what
you,
I mean?
I wonder what the barrel of
Like
my
is time really
AR-15
linear,
tastes like.
or is it a loop? You know what I mean?
Whoa, that's a whole nother.
Is it linear or is it a loop?
I believe that time for us is linear because the planet that we live on is moving.
You're
And
saying we're
time
here,
is relative to space,
and tomorrow we'll be here,
So,
and there's
according
never going back.
to everything we learn, which I don't know if it's true or not anymore. I don't know what I trust anymore because the information we get is the information they want us to have, right?
Yep,
So-
I'm following you.
I have this weird theory that we're on Earth and it's fucking moving through space at 1,000 miles an hour, and I think if it stopped, time would stop. Whoa. And I don't know what the fuck would happen.
I mean, are we really spinning at like 86,000
I don't
miles an
know
hour right now?
How could we be? How could we be traveling through space and not hitting anything?
The world is flat. The earth is flat.
Bro, it always comes back to the world is flat. That one I don't believe. Just because
No, I
everything
don't
else
either.
is round.
But how
Why
does
is the moon round?
why does water not come off the fucking earth?
Gravitational pull, bro.
So why is it not like tight? Like why is it stay level? It doesn't no parts fall off at all. If I throw water in the air, it shouldn't go out a little bit. There should be a little bit
No,
that
bro,
goes to
there's
the world.
gravitational pull.
That doesn't explain it to me though. I don't know.
Google it.
Like,
It's the age of information.
I don't know,
motherfucker.
bro.
Believe
I
what
don't
you
know.
want. I don't know. Maybe
I
this
don't
is
know.
all
Are we really
simulation.
spinning at, bro? It's like we spinning at 86,000, and then we're also spinning around the Earth or spinning around the sun at a certain
And then
ridiculous number.
our whole solar system is supposedly flying as well.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like do the math. That's like 400,000 miles an hour or some bullshit, and you're telling me
The water
I don't get dizzy. I'm good. The water's not going
I
nowhere.
get motion
Cars
sickness.
can drive in a straight line. How?
I don't know, dude.
How? You know what this podcast just changed to? Solving that problem. From now on out, every podcast, we will solve that problem for the people.
Well, I'll take it a little different. Like, we were told all that shit, and you kind of have a
Here
hard
it
time
goes
believing
back.
it. But, like, we believe it because that's what we're told and it's what we're taught, but that's the information we're given by the people who decide what information we're given. So, like, when you go on the internet, back to the age of information, like, just take everything with a fucking grain of salt. Like, you don't have to believe everything.
Is
Not
Godzilla
everything's
real?
a lie.
Is Godzilla real? Is Godzilla real?
If you hit a guy at 8 p.m. at night and it's dark outside and no one's around to hear it, did you even hit him?
Is megalodons real? Are there still sharks that are that big?
Dude. I don't know. Is the core of Earth hollow and there's another planet?
You know why
in
it
there?
made me think of that? Because you're talking about that, and in the beginning of King Kong versus Godzilla, is it King Kong? One of the King Kong movies, he takes that spear and he throws it through the fucking. It's supposed to be the sky. He's in like his environment that's supposed to look like it's a real world.
Oh, yes.
And he throws the fucking spear through the
And
sky.
he's in a thing. Yeah.
And he's in a thing, and that's what made me think of it. And then I thought of Godzilla, and then I thought, is he real? And then I asked you that question, and you haven't answered me. Is he real or is he not?
Godzilla's real.
Okay, cool.
Everything's real. As real as you make it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? You know Sonder? You ever heard of the word Sonder?
No.
That
Band Brent Faiyaz is called Sonder.
what? You say that again?
There's a band with a famous pop star named Brent Faiyaz, and their band is called Sonder.
Sonder. Do you know what that word means?
No.
So it means basically to think about what everyone else is doing. I don't know the exact definition, but this is the basis of it. Think about, like, if you're driving on a highway and, you know, there's 80 cars with you and there's another 150 going the other way, to think about where they're going and what their world is and who their family is and what
Dude,
their
I
things
have
are,
those
bro.
thoughts all the time.
That is one of the craziest things in the world. Like, I'm in my car going this way, and I see my world through these eyes, and
Right.
there's another 500 people on the road that are doing the same thing, going to their house, going to their job, doing their
so
thing.
many different things going on.
Think about the person in front of you.
Yeah.
Trying to see yourself through that person.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like when we see shit, like even just colors, right? How do you
It's
know
all our
that,
own perspective.
Right. How do you know that the orange you see is the same orange I see?
All
we
our own
could
perspective.
never communicate that.
Did you bring that weed again this
Yo,
time?
I'm too high.
Hold
We
up.
gotta go.
Hit that. That's some fucked up shit though. Sonder is crazy to me to think about. Like you get in a plane and you're like, are they going home? Are they going on vacation? Are they? Why are they
I
on
love
this
doing
plane?
that though, like guessing what people are doing. I'm like, that guy just murdered someone, and he's going to cheat on his wife too.
Guaranteed.
100%.
Guaranteed.
But you know what's cool is like you never know. Like somebody who just killed someone could be sitting right next.
What's the other thing? There's another word that's related to that that's basically saying that we also don't know that if anyone else actually has a conscience like us. Like if we're the only conscious being and everyone else is actually just a robot in your world.
Oh fuck! Don't do that. To me.
Yes.
I
And there's no way
literally-
for you to prove that you're actually conscious. There's no way. It's impossible for me to prove to you that I'm actually conscious and for you to prove to me that we're all just not robots
Like
in
I'm just
my
in
world.
a simulation right now, and
Like-
everything.
Yeah.
You know what makes me think about that? When I see too many coincidences in one day, I'm like, all right, whoever's running this program, turn it up
I'm
because
figuring it out.
this is fucking easy.
The game, I beat level 6, okay?
Boom! Get
Level
me
7,
out. Pull
please.
me out.
But would you want to be? Like, if they gave you the blue pill and the red pill, would you go to the other side of the matrix?
Depends on what it's like over there. If it's like the real Matrix,
You don't know
and
until
I
you
gotta
go,
eat
bro. If you take the
sloppy
blue
shit
pill,
food.
you can never go back. If you take the red pill, you go back to what you do. You never know anything else.
Do I get my foot back? Reprogram my
Yeah.
foot.
Probably because you would control the matrix. So, yeah, 100%. I'm taking the blue pill, bro. I'm going to see the other fucking side. I guarantee it's like George Washington over that bitch. And he's controlling shit.
What?
I don't know,
George
bro.
Washington?
I don't know.
Yeah, what?
Who's the blind chick and the deaf chick?
Helen Keller. Zach doesn't believe Helen Keller is real.
is fake, bro.
He thinks it's a
Helen
conspiracy.
Keller is fake. How can you be blind and deaf and learn? Tell me.
Oh, I can do a Helen Keller impression. Watch this. Warner.
That is bad.
That's a good impression.
Oh my
That's
god.
spot on too.
Bro, how did she learn? You can't, like... How'd she learn?
I don't know, dude.
But even if you touch something, I can't tell you what you just touched. But how would you know the word?
Warner.
How would you know the sound, the word?
When
You
she
can't
got it
hear
right,
your
somebody
own
put a
things.
thumb in her ass and she's like, woo! Must
But
have
how
got
would you
that
know the
right.
thumb in your ass means a good thing and not a bad thing?
Warner. I don't know.
Dude, Helen Keller is fake, bro. That is some bullshit.
Yo, that's my favorite conspiracy theory I've ever heard in my entire
Dude.
life.
Bryce, is Helen Keller fake or real?
I'm Team Zach, baby.
Let's go. 2 versus 1.
Helen Keller doesn't
So was
exist.
Anne Frank.
Okay, that's strong. Anne Frank was like from the 1930s, I feel like. 40s. Well, now I'm on my own team. We're all on our own teams. It's a free-for-all. No more team deathmatch.
Fuck. All right, people, leave it in the comments. Is Anne Frank real? Is Helen Keller real? And would you stop if you killed a guy?
And-
I have this crazy thought I had the other day. I'm glad this is at the end of the podcast because whoever's listening now, you're in for a treat.
If you made it this far,
So
you're going to
listen.
make it the next.
This is fucking crazy.